WIBTA not attending a wedding because kids aren't invited. I have two little boys who will be 5 years and 1 year next year when one of my cousins gets married. The wedding is about 2 hours away. I'm not very close to this cousin, though I used to be quite close with her mom. My aunt, my cousin, let me know that the kids can come to the church ceremony but not the reception. I would definitely not bring them to the ceremony. I imagine they would be quite disruptive and would hate it. So I am leaning towards just traveling to attend the ceremony myself so that I am there in some capacity, but leaving the kids at home 2 hours away with my husband and not staying for the reception so I can get back to breastfeed the baby. Honestly, I'm a bit annoyed they are excluding the kids, but accept it's their right to have the wedding they want, and absolutely wouldn't be saying to them I am offended and will be apologizing that unfortunately it will be too difficult for us all to travel to the wedding. Would bring an appropriate present, etc. I would have plenty of offers to babysit so my husband and I can go to the reception. My mill offered to travel with us and do it. However, my baby is pretty fussy about who looks after him and isn't the biggest fan of my mill. It's also a pain in the butt packing up the kids and all their stuff for a weekend away. They probably won't sleep great, and I imagine my 5-year-old who loves parties will be pretty upset that he has to travel to the wedding and not get to go with us. I can imagine my family will be upset to hear that the boys, who are the only grandchildren and great-grandchildren in the family, will not be there to take some family photos after the ceremony and for the whole family to be together. Photos to portray us as a perfect, beautiful, happy family are important to my family. I'm also from a cultural background where family duties are important, i.e. dragging the kids along so we can get the photos, but I am increasingly trying not to get caught up in this stuff and distance myself from family in general. I initially didn't think this was an move. They have the right to have a child-free wedding, I have the right to decline going, but now I am worried that I'm being petty because I'm a bit pissed off at their choice not to include the kids, and should not be snubbing the wedding because of how I feel. I do know it's their choice who they invite. If the boys had been invited to the reception, we probably would have gone to the trouble of traveling but not actually stayed at the reception long, so it isn't really true that it's too difficult to travel. Maybe I should be putting in more effort. Would be really interested in any perspectives from people who can relate to the cultural duty element.